We are here today at Pelham Park Middle School, and we're with Nathan Collins and some of the senior staff of the middle school track and field team.
That's right.
How are you doing?
Oh, doing great, thank you.
We appreciate you letting us come in today. Appreciate these kids getting out of class for a little bit. Got any problems with that? Y'all are quiet. You got them really under control.
You should have seen them when the camera was off.
Okay, so y'all have just wrapped up the 2019 season. Tell me a little bit about how that went, some of the strong points of the season, and maybe a little bit about Southern Conference and how some of these guys placed in that.
Sure. We just finished up our season last week, and the boys had a great year. They finished first in the Southern Conference and first in Shelby County Championship meet. The girls also had a great year. They finished up second in the Southern Conference and third at Shelby County.
Wow, so all of these kids are 8th graders, so y'all are sending some strong talent up to the high school.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome. Okay, let's just get them over here one at a time, and we'll start down here on this end. Come on over. We'll let you introduce him.
Sure. This is Jamal Miles, and Jamal this year set our school high jump record at 5'8", and he is also part of the 4x4 relay team that set a conference record at the championship meet.
That is awesome. So what is your favorite thing about track? I mean, obviously you love jumping. So tell me how that got started. Did you just one day, your mom said, quit jumping on everything, and you said, but I'm gonna be a record-setting high jumper. How did that start?
I just like basketball, and I thought like high jump would be good for me because they say touch the net first and touch the backboard before anybody in the school. So I just started high jumping, and I was the best at it. So.
Well, there you go. You can't beat that. So how did you do in Southern Conference?
I got first. I jumped 5'8".
That's like 2 inches shorter than me. That's like you're jumping up here. That's pretty incredible. So what do you think about when you're out there getting ready to compete?
Just do as hard as I can and just try to beat anybody I can.
That's awesome. What's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Awesome. That's great. Well, good luck to you. I'm sure we're going to be seeing you next year at Pelham High School.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, who we got next?
This is Cohen Lee. Cohen is our 800-meter specialist. He came in first in the conference championship.
That is awesome. So how long have you been running?
Pretty much I've always ran as a kid. I just like to run, but this is my first year doing track, and I just thought it'd be fun to try, maybe to help me with football and stuff.
Sure. Sounds like you're doing well at it too. So are you excited about headed to the high school? Are you going to still play football and track? You're going to try to do both?
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. What's your goal? Do you want college scholarship off of running, or what's your goal with it?
I'd like to play football at the next level, but anything would be great.
That's awesome. What's your favorite subject?
I like history and math.
Oh, that's good. That makes you happy to hear history, doesn't it?
He's just saying that because I've been here.
You're not sucking up, are you? No, that's not a good thing. No, I'm just kidding. That's fine. All right. Thank you so much. Good luck to you. All right. Who else we got here?
This is Devon Adams. Devon is our best 400-meter runner, and he was also part of the 4x4 team that set the conference championship.
How does that feel to be part of a record like that?
Feels good, actually.
That's awesome. So what got you started running?
It was just a lot of people telling me that I needed to do track because I was just mainly running all over the place in the school until some people got tired of me running in the school and they thought I should take that running on the track. So
there you
that's
go.
what I did.
So has that made you slow down running inside the school?
Not really.
No. So what do you like as far as academics? What's your favorite subject?
Science.
Science. We've got a good mix here on this team. That's awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you at the high school, and good luck to you.
So,
All right. We got one more guy. Come on up here. Okay.
This is Jackson Gurmak, and Jackson is a distance specialist. He runs the mile, he runs the 800 and 300-meter hurdles, and he's able to score for the team in all three events, so he's a big part of the team.
That's awesome. So what's your favorite of those?
I'm probably best at the 800, but most fun is probably the 300 hurdles.
Okay. So why do you think you're better at the 800? Is it your favorite, or the thing you look forward to the most, or just happens to be that way?
It just happens to be that way, I guess.
Okay. All right. And what's your favorite subject?
Science.
Awesome. Are you looking forward to running track at the high school?
I'm probably gonna try out baseball next year. Or like I used to play baseball, and so I got tired of it, so I went to track and probably gonna go back to baseball.
Okay. All right. Because Coach Collins just runs you too hard?
No, it's just, I don't know, I just want to do something different.
Well, whatever you're doing, we look forward to seeing you next year at Pelham High School. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
So the guys were not the only people competing in Southern Conference. We have a girls team as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Do they function as a whole, or are they two, like girls team and boys team?
There's a girls team and a boys team, but they do practice together. And a lot of them are pretty much at the same level, so they really can push each other at practice.
That's
so it works
good.
out really well.
All right, so who's the first lady we're talking to here?
This is Anna Bravo, and she's our best all-around scorer on the girls team. She's a high jumper, and she also is a great 400 and 800 runner. And she's not done. She's going to continue to compete with the varsity.
That's awesome. Hi, Anna. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Doing good. So what's your favorite thing? What's your favorite way of competing in track? What's the favorite, what's it called, a division, or not division, but
Event.
Event. That's the word.
Well, I really like my 800 run. I just feel really calm during it, and I like it.
That's awesome. I can't imagine feeling calm while I'm running, but you look calm right now, so that's awesome. What do you plan to do with track and field in your future?
Well, if I can ever get a scholarship, I'd like that, but I would like to continue running until I can, because
awesome.
it's a really big part of my life at this point. And
I love that.
Yeah.
What about school subjects? What do you love?
Well, I guess I like science.
You guess.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all like science. There must be something scientific about running. Maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you and following you next year. Well, the rest of this year, I guess, with the varsity, and then next year at the high school. We'll see you running there.
Yes, ma'am.
That sounds awesome. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, and this is Kira Owen, and she came in first in the discus. The big part about the track program is that, it's not just runners. There's field events as well, and she was our best discus thrower this year.
Awesome. Okay, tell us a little bit about the discus event.
Basically, it just depends on how your start is most of the time. You can start different ways, do turns and spins to try and get more power, but it mainly just depends on how your release is to go and see how far it's going to be.
What was the process in you learning what worked best for you and how to project it the farthest?
For me, it was mainly looking at the people at the high school, like the varsity team,
Okay.
and watching them and how they do it, and I just continued practicing and seeing how well I did.
That's awesome. So you're going to continue to be on the track and field team in high school. Wonderful. And what's your favorite subject here in middle school?
Probably math,
Math?
because I'm good at it.
Oh, there you go. Can't beat that. That's awesome. Thank you so much for being with us
You're
today.
welcome.
All right, and we have one more.
Yes, Sarah Beth Black, also a thrower, and she came in first in the shot put at the conference championship.
That's awesome. How did that feel to win first place?
I was super excited because I've never really gotten anything in track before. So I was really excited when I found out that I got first place.
That is awesome. How long have you been doing this?
This is my first year throwing shot.
Oh, wow. So that's pretty good then.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you plan on doing it in high school?
Yes, ma'am.
That is awesome. So do you have anybody that you've looked up to in like training or anything, or anybody that's mentored you?
Mainly the high schoolers, and Coach Hall has really helped me. At the beginning of the year, I couldn't really throw that well, but over the course of this season, I've been able to kind of grow and get better.
That's awesome. So what subject do you love?
Science.
Science. You got a lot of scientists on your hands. Thank you so much. So guys, we really appreciate the time that these young men and young women have spent with us today, and just want to celebrate them a little bit in their Southern Conference. They were the champions.
Yes, ma'am.
The boys were, and the girls?
The girls came in second.
The girls came in second. That's still a really good record. So when you see these folks out and about, make sure that you give them the big thumbs up and a pat on the back and let them know we appreciate all they're doing here to make Pelham sports, put them on the map, basically. Thanks for your time today, Nathan.
Hey, thank you.
Uh-huh.